Alright, we are waiting for things to get set up. Hopefully our bitrate issue is resolved. We'll see. Hopefully we'll see some chat in a moment here, and we can figure that out as well. What I don't know is why we're having such a hard time getting the chat to work. We're going to try one more time. So we're going to add... actually, I can just go copy it from here, right? Copy. There we go. I thought I could do that. Can I just copy this? So yeah, see, say I'm not signed into chat when I am. So we just might have to figure this out later, you know? See if that fixes it. Yeah, no, so that's not showing my actual chat. So I'm gonna have to learn. That's gonna be a new thing for me to pick up and figure out. And we'll just have to do that later. In the interim, we're just gonna go ahead and get rid of the chat. Cool. Alright, so let's play some Dinkum. And we'll see how this all goes. So last video I did, I had some really annoying times in the mines, and so I'm going to try to do better than I did last time. I think what I'll do is I'll play a day and then jump in from there. Now see, not being able to see the chat is an issue, so let's see if I can pull that back up. Tools, scene collection, docs. Let's go ahead and add that back in chat. There we go. Okay. Now it does say live chat, all messages visible. Let's see if I add it all. There we go. Let's get something posted there. Okay. So let's go ahead and see what we got here. Alright, so I'm holding a flashlight because, oh yeah, because I started getting ready to go to the mines today. I have key, what I don't have a weapon. Let's get a weapon. I should have a gator basher. If I don't, I should be able to make one. So let's see what we got. Oh, what do we got here? You know what? We'll get all that later. Let's see what weapons we need. I do like my gator basher. I'm pretty good at this. So copper, resin, croc tooth, hardwood plank. All right. I forgot I can just put that little button there. Beautiful. Okay. Do we have any copper bars made? Would be ideal if we do. We don't, but we do have the copper to make one. So we'll do that. Spin facts. We'll need some of that. We're gonna need crocodile teeth. Got some of those. And we're gonna need some hardwood planks. Got some of those. Okay. So we'll get some of that cooking. We got a copper ore cooking. And we're gonna cook how many spin facts? 2 of them. Okay. Great. So we can put all that away. And we will grab... You can do that. There we go. And we'll grab that, and we're just going to wait for our copper ore, our copper bar. And I guess while we're doing that, we can clean this out. Great. So I got some stuff. I don't need that right now. I do want to put that down. I bought the repair table. I don't have the repair ticket or coupon or whatever it is currently, but repair table. It's just kind of my shove chest until I figure out what else I need to do. Alright. So we're just waiting on that bar, and then once that's ready, we're going to be able to jump in and go from there, and that'll be great. So now that we have this running, and YouTube's not mad at me anymore, we'll see how this all goes. And what I'm curious is, can I actually see my lives when I'm in my iPad? Because I like to have the live up and watching it, so just make sure everything looks good. But it doesn't look like I can. We're gonna try something here. Again, this is just us testing. and figuring things out, because I've never done YouTube Live. And of course, I probably should be watching, you know, I should probably be doing something like getting an actual, you know, watch a guide, set it all up, because it is different than Twitch, obviously, which is where I've streamed in the past. But this gives me a chance to kind of try out a different place, since I really like making the videos, and I'd rather keep it all in one kind of place right now, I think. But we'll see how this all goes. This is a test. Okay, bar is ready. Let's make some teeth. Whoops, a teeth biter real quick. Daylight's wasting, and let's run down to the mines. Again, we are just testing things out. I guess I don't really care that I have one bar. Cool. Mines are right over here. We can just make a nice big old leap, or a slow meander. Both are fine. And we'll head down. You know, if this goes really poorly or really bad, then what we'll do is we'll go ahead and just drop the day and start over. Again, this is testing. Honestly, when this goes live, if, out of early access, I'm going to be starting over, I think. So right now, this is just a test and have a little fun. Okay, so I've never found a treasure room yet, mostly because the 2 times I've come down here I forgot keys, but I bought the keys I have. So that's what our goal is right now. That's water. Don't care about water. We're looking for a treasure room. I'm also looking for more iron ore. And in theory, looking for a large number of bats, but, you know, it's bats. Speaking of, sounds like I'm hearing some. Let's go dig through here. I know it's awfully dark on the YouTubes, so give me a minute and we'll get through that. There we go. You can see. And again, we're looking for a treasure room, see if we find anything fun or useful. Whoop. Ah, there we go. So there is a treasure room up here. Oh no, that's just a path. Dang it, I got excited. I saw the outline. That's just a path. And you can break these. You can break these fences, which is kind of cool, because you can bring them back to your house and onto your base. Again, though, I am ignoring the ore. We are on the hunt for treasure, and that might be one over there. Hey! Now, I think I can stun... Ah! I dropped it. Oh my god, I'm just dropping everything pretty much like usual. Where'd the bat go? Where did the bat go? Did I accidentally kill it? I don't think so. There's one. Come on. So you can stun it, I think, once with your lantern. Which is nice, because then you get some free hits, so... We can stun the gator. Watch out a little bit. And then, it's just like any normal gator fight. Go away, bat. Ow. I'm realizing I have not eaten my good fighting foods. That'll help. I do need a better weapon at some point down here. Now that bat's gone, I can kill the gator. What was... Oh, he did a poison AoE. Okay, that's one of the things they can do. Oh, and apparently you can walk into it after the fact. So we're going to rest up and eat some food in a minute. You know, we'll be fine. Don't get scared. I'm okay. I'm not too worried. But let's take out this gator. There we go. Alright. We got some croco meat. We got some teeth. All the goodies. And a bone. I don't know if they've ever gotten a bone from a gator before. That's a firefly. Alright, so if we look at the map, are we seeing anything that looks suspiciously not like water? Not yet. We'll follow this path. Maybe this path... Oh, what does that do? Oh, it just points down. There we go. Man, I need a better hat, or a hat, or anything to get me through the dark down here, because it is a dark, which I really dig. Oh man, these guys I do not dig. And I forgot to heal, and now there's a gator. Let's get out of dodge real quick. Okay. Let's catch our breath. We can do that by sitting. And that'll speed up our healing. And we can just kind of sit here and enjoy how lovely it looks down here. And I can also probably take off the bunny hat since that holiday is over. There we go. I do need to find like a cowboy hat or something in this game. That'd be excellent. But yeah, so far I think this is working okay. You'll all have to tell me in the chat. But I do think we're actually streaming. I think it's coming through. I have not yet figured out how to get, you know, YouTube chat into. Stand up. Take that one down. Come on, buddy. Where are you going? There we go. No wings, which, you know, is a bit of a pain. Alright, we're going to keep looking because our goal, again, the whole reason we're down here, only point of being down here is to see if we can find a treasure room. And then we're going to hope we get, like, cool elite treasure in it, right? And that's what we want. We want the good stuff. Not the shenanigans, not the nonsense. We want the good stuff. And that looks like water. Right, these bats are following me. Come on. Gosh. There we go. Still no teeth. There are no wings. Which is a bummer. But you know, not the end of the world. We'll get over it. Okay, so as we're gonna swim around, we're gonna keep looking and see what we can find down here. Because again, we're trying to get a feel for the mines. You know, I've not been down here before. Much. Alright, we got them both down. I have killed so many bats. I have exactly 2 wings, unless I somehow pick some up here. I have 2 wings to my name. And you need 20 to get the bat glider eventually. So, you know, that's going to be a while. What is this over here? What is glowing? Oh, this is exactly what we need to get the bat glider. But we need 20 sets of wings. So unless someone's gonna, one of these guys drops like 20 on me, because I don't have any on me. Nope. Can you mine this thing? No. So it just hangs out here. But good to know, we've seen it. Uh-oh, we got a friend. Come on, friend. I think I'll be able to take him out now fine, now that I'm prepared for him. Hard to keep track of in the dark. He looks like Lilo and Stitch. Well, when he sets me on fire, that makes it easy to see. Luckily, there's some water there. There we go. And he drops a flame sack, and you know. There we go. Okay. So we're still on the lookout for treasure rooms. So if we look on our map, ooh, oh, this place is big. Okay. I don't think I expected it to be that large. I also did not expect to drop the bat into the water. Not super helpful. But he's still dead. Alright, well, now that we know this place is big, let's keep a looking around for what we can find. It is, it's going to be treasure room or bust. That's what I'm going for. So yeah, it's been a real blast getting back into having time to do some streaming, to do some videos. Lots of reasons, you know, one, I got little kiddos, so I'm having to be, a little less little, which is very sad. But that's the goal, right? You want your kiddos to do that. So they're a little older now, and so they kind of like to do some of their own things. They're both on a similar bedtime schedule now, so it gives me time at night to, you know, watch a show with the missus, and then come and stream or putz around on the computer or whatever I'm gonna do. And honestly, I've been having a blast. So right now, oh. All right. Okay, let's make sure he doesn't do any of his exploding thing. Ow! Jump out of the way. There we go. Got him. All right. Cool. More teeth, more meat. We're gonna be well. Aha! Here we go. Okay. Oh, is there 2 here? Is that another? Oh my goodness, it's a double. Okay, so we'll find this one first. We wanted 1, and we got 2 treasure rooms. I think they might be connected, but I don't think they are. So we gotta find the entrance. Here we go. Oh, this is so exciting. And I think I need to have the key on me. Yes. There we go. So what do we get? We got a old contraption. We have one of them already. An iron bar. Not super excited about that. Oh, a doggo collar. Can you have pets in this? There's pets? Is that a thing? Huh. All right. I think did I not bring an axe? See, this is me not knowing what I need to bring with me. But I do like having some torches. So we're gonna take them. Can I just pick this up though, or do I need to? Oh no, I can just pick it up. Good. Good. Okay. Excellent. So that was 1, but there's another one over here, and that's where the doors. Oh, what are we fighting? Okay. Oh, get out of there. Let's get a little arena for him. I definitely should have kept... Can he not come in? He can come in. I should have kept those torches down. It would have made this a lot easier. Oh, don't do that. Jump. I am fighting in the dark just as much as you, if you're watching this on YouTube, is also in the dark. I apologize. There we go. He's gone. Alright, so there is another treasure room over here, though. So let's go out there and see, run over to it. I have to do some mining. Alright, where is the door? Or this way. Oh, this is so great. I thought for sure it'd be 1 and done. We're gonna get 2, and hope maybe more. Well, not that many more, because I need more keys, right? I think I need 2 for each treasure room, so... Wait, you can't break in the treasure room now, okay. Alright. Perfect. How about that? Let's see what we find in here. Come on, survey says. Okay, another iron pick. That's not awful. I got the repair tool. A boogie board. Some copper, some fertilizer, and some blue paint. Alright, so we got some paints. We got some free chests, which is great. And we'll pick up these torches. You know, it says they burn out. Is that true? I've not tried putting them down yet. But we got that going, so that's awesome. Okay. Is there any other treasure-looking room? Spots of gray on the map. I think I want to keep going this way. And see if we find anything. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to put these torches I've been picking up here. Can I place a torch? Yes. That way when I'm doing things like mining and stuff, it's not so dark. Awesome. Alright. And we'll pick this guy up. Maybe. Sometimes, really? If I do it from the front. Alright. So we got our flashlight. We're now tapped into here. We can go deeper. We're keeping an eye out for the little devil dogs. They're kind of the most annoying. Hey ha! Look at this. This will be our last treasure room because, frankly, we don't have any more keys after this. But it's great. Here I was thinking 1, we got 3. Yeah, that's how we do. Alright, let's drop. Sometimes the pickaxe is better than the weapon for taking out these guys. So this is blocking the door here. There we go. Beautiful. Alright. Be nice if you want to just be full of old keys. That'd be cool. What do we get? Survey says I need to take this bat. What's up? And apparently pick up the cement path. Alright, we got a yellow paint, iron bar, another iron pick, and a copper spear. So nothing too crazy and exciting, although I'm intrigued to try out this boogie board. I wonder if I can do that in here. In the water. Oh, okay. So you do move faster. You know, it's not bad. It's not bad. Did they make any like flaming picks? I know I got I saw something about like a flaming sword. Oh man, we've been to that one, right? Yeah, those are the 3 we've done. Okay. Oh, we got friends. Did I clip one of them for 2? What the what? Alright. Ooh. Come on, buddy. Nice. Alright, so yeah, that's still no wing. Oh well. That's pretty good in the mines. And that's a pretty good little test too. So now I know we can get the stream up and running. I'll watch the playback, make sure the audio's good on the flip side. And we'll have to figure out from there. Come on. Get him. There we go. Man, still no Batwing. But that's okay. Lots of quartz. Anything else in here? I'm gonna drop these torches as we go because I don't think I really need them. What this really means to me is I'm gonna be up there key farming like crazy now. Because I like free gear, I cannot lie. Now, what would be really nice to also find would be the ruby to help cover the expense of coming down here. Because, yeah, you gotta pay to play. I can try that. Can I swing air attack? Yes, you can. Okay. Did that give me a wing? Nope. Alright, we're gonna keep running around. Where'd you go, buddy? These bats are so inconsistent. It's like I think they're gonna try to kill me and then they just flit away. Come on. Well, we'll hunt them later. So the good news is it wasn't too bad to find the statue. It's only a second trip down here, right? So I don't know if the statue's always available. But I know the mines change, right? So they're dynamic. And, yeah. Come here. Gotcha. It does feel unsporting to... Oh, did I get a wing finally? No, and also my inventory's full, so maybe I should put this hat back on for now. So space for the wing, if I do get one, you know? And now that I have a couple of iron tools and the like, it does make sense for me to have that repair table. So I'm wondering, should I start over? That's you know, that's the question, right? Because Have we been to this one? Yes, I think we are lost, Toto. What I need to do is this. There we go. That'll help me find my way back. There we go. Yeah, should I start over or not? You know, I don't think I'll miss anything by not starting over. You know, I think everything was still unlockable, and I've made some progress on the town. But I know things now. You know, I can maybe do some better planning. Like, do I want to be closer to the teleporters? I don't think that matters, because eventually I'll get a teleporter, right? So, I mean, that's not a huge deal. Oh, hey, buddy. There's a car? I'm sorry. What? Alright, let's fight this gator. As long as he doesn't do his AoE, I should be okay. Yeah, we're fine. Taking out gators. Old hat now, but... Oh, you can mine it. Okay. Old gear, old wheels, old springs. What do I not care about? I kind of like all the things. I don't care about a bone. And I don't care about meat. I do care about an old wheel and an old spring. Okay. So again, we know where our exit is, and we are moving towards our exit. But mostly because I want to explore past the exit and see if there's any gems. That's what we're searching for. We're searching for a ruby, and I don't know if there's like one per level, if there's a whole bunch. I'm just not sure how that all works. So let's hop in here, pop this open, and we'll go from there. So if you're in the chat, what's going on with you tonight? How's things going in your neck of the woods? Things are going well here. I'm enjoying things. Knowing that I can't get chat to show up in here, and I probably don't need to, right? If you're watching this on YouTube, the VOD has live chat and play. Why can't I pop that? There we go. There we go. We made our way through. Okay. So yeah, lots of ore in here. What I'm looking for is that gem. That big old ruby. That would really make this all worthwhile, because then it's no lost money. It is lost keys. But yeah, I got some fun stuff. And we're gonna see if we can find some rubies. I don't think, have we gone up here yet? We have, so we want to go this way. We'll punch through the wall. Actually, we don't. Yes, we need to punch right here. Beautiful. We punch through, and we'll see what we can find. Now, I'd be real bummed if I find another treasure room, because I'm out of keys, and that's, you know, that's just sad. We're making our way through. Making our way. Ow. Ow. I'm showing tired. I can fix that. Come here, buddy. I'm sleepy. I need to lay down. There we go. There we go. We'll sit down here, catch our endurance back, get a little life back. Actually, no, we won't. We'll get a life. Come on, Batty Bat. I got you. Eventually. I got you eventually. Alright, we're still just, you know, we're peaking. It's 9 p.m., so we do have to get back at some point. Oh man, here's that treasure room. That just makes me sad. I don't have the keys. I cannot do it, Captain. There's 2 doors, and I have but one key. Alas. At least I should probably double check, make sure I have 1 key. Not that like I found one somewhere and just didn't realize it. Let's take care of this bat first. Come here. Yeah, there you go. All right, let's make sure I only have 1 key, and it's 9 p.m. game time, so we probably should head back. Although that's very depressing. It's so sad. But now that I know how prevalent and how all over the place they seem to be, I'm going to go on a key hunt and just start farming the heck out of keys. Yeah, try to get me now, Gator. I got a boogie board. I don't know the fastest way back, though, but this seems to be fast-ish. Right? Did I dig this? Yes, I did. Beautiful. And we're going to go this way. And now we're good. Okay. So no diamond or no ruby or any gem of the like, but not a bad little run. Got some goodies. Probably not 25,000. Well, I don't know, right? Because I don't know how much the iron pickaxes go for, and once I get enough money to do the repair table, that kind of makes that all worthwhile at least, right? Because I can repair all my tools. I have a few. All right. Oh, apparently I captured a echidna. Nice. Gotta love passive trapping. All right, so now that we're back, let's clean up our inventory. We'll put all our goodies away that need putting away. I probably do need to make more tea at some point here, and at some point is probably now. Since that is, oops, I want my boogie board in my toolbox. Nice, okay. We'll come here to look at the toolbox, which is now like a tool and construction box. We're going to separate that out since we now have more storage. We'll put built stuff over here. Beautiful, which will include more chests. Nice, nice. We'll come over here because we do have the shove box over there, which I don't want to just let be shovey. So we're going to dump all that. We'll put our 1 key back. We'll come to our shove box. Actually, we'll come here to our furniture box and get all our made stuff. And that's all farming, which I might just move to the food box in a second. Alright, let's put everything made in here. Now we'll come back here to our gearbox. We'll take the farming stuff out. We gotta take the teeth out, they don't belong in there. I thought I had more teeth. We'll put all our tools for now so we can deal with them later. And I think we'll count a doggo collar as a tool. Yeah. Our crafted box we'll put here. See, it's all coming together. And our food box is pretty full, so we will grab another box for farming. And at some point we'll start taking farming seriously. Because that has not been happening either. Lovely. And now we can throw those seeds. And actually that's where we'll put our scythe. Do we have a scythe? We have a hoe. Where's our scythe? That's where we'll put our hoe. I guess I gotta make it or buy a new scythe. Am I just blind? Am I not seeing it? Where? Nope. I guess we gotta buy a new one. And we'll put our watering can in there. This is good. So we gotta keep organized, because otherwise you will be overwhelmed quickly in these types of games. That is something I've learned. Paints, I guess, will go in our furniture box with this chest. So we'll put some paints in there. I kind of like the paints also serve a little bit as a counter of like how many treasure rooms I've been to, I guess. We're gonna throw what I come over here, fertilizer in here. And then we got our crafting materials box over here. which for some reason has a pick. Should not. Alright, we get all these bars in, so that's convenient. More flame stacks. Cool. We'll put this pick here. Is that just a regular pick? Wrong place. And now we can finally go look at our shove barrel and clean that out. Tools up here. Yeah, it's just a regular pick, so we'll have to upgrade that too at some point. Alright. Let's get all this stuff out of here and put it where it belongs. That shouldn't take too long. A lot of it's tools. I'm going to keep the traps on me since we're going to be placing them soon anyway. And because there's no more room in here. So good reasons across the board. I guess vehicles are now going to be their own thing, and I'll keep my sleeping bag on me as well. So we're going to make that distinction. Yeah, we're going to do that. Alright, food-wise, I got that still. Seed-wise, we'll drop a random green seed there, and that'll be real confusing later, and I'll wonder why that happened, but I'll totally forget it happened. We have a bunch of supplies we can put away. Now we have to make some decisions. So, is there anything in here that doesn't belong in here? Yes, the gum nuts don't belong in here. Excellent. So that was easy. Because these do belong in here. Okay. We got another one of these punch cardy things. Button board. Alright, that will go up here. We'll put our vehicles up here for now. And the seeds all go to our seed area, and our traps go to our trap area. But it is considered, I'm on fire late at night, so we'll go to bed while on fire. As you do. Just need to have a little fiery good night. Alright, so I'm also thinking we might need to change what our look is here. So I don't know on YouTube if we need to have the game label. We can hide that. I think we could probably just go full screen on the game and just pop my big old head above it. Kablam. Now that way you get more game view, and I think that's probably more useful. There we go. Now I might go back and put a border around the stream at some point, which actually I have a border. This is where we're doing this again. This is part of the testing. We're doing things a little live, seeing what we like, seeing what we don't like. Do I have that border created as a clear PNG? I don't think I do. So let's go take a quick look. And I want to open the one without cactus. We're going to go ahead and open this in Photoshop. So this is where we do things live. We're just having fun. We're just hanging out. Smelling the flowers, as it were. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a nice selection real quick. Like so. And delete. And then file, export as a nice PNG. Gotta love it. Border. Cool. So we're just doing a little quick Photoshop edit real quick because we're doing testing. We're doing this live. We're testing things out. We're going to see if this works. Now we're going to add a new image. And we'll see how it pops up. Now if you're hanging out in the chat, good evening. How's it going? Hope all is well. Thank you for being here while I'm testing and doing things live. Hopefully that's not too awful. We're going to be jumping back into the game in 2 seconds. What I'm trying right now, though, is... Where's my streaming assets? There we go. Border. Yeah, we're going to do that. We're going to drop this border on. There we go. That feels nice. I dig that. And then what we're doing... Actually, I'm realizing I didn't need to actually do all that. I could have just not done that. But that's okay. Oh, there we go. That's what we need to do. And we can shrink the game so it fits in the border. we can just crop a little of the game. You know, we'll do that. Transform and put it back to fit to screen. Nice. All right. Listen to the borders on top. I'm underneath. The game's there. Let's hop back in. We're done smelling flowers. Actually, we're gonna take off this. This is our clothing bin in here. We're gonna take off the bunny hat because it is no longer bunny hat time. We'll put that away, and I think I still don't have a cowboy hat yet, but I do have this hipster orange cap, which you know, we'll wear it. All right, we got some mail because I accidentally caught an Ankita yesterday. Excellent. And we are gonna go put our traps back out. Then we're gonna drop off some seeds. So our mining run was good. I needed more keys. It was a bummer finding a space and not having the key to get into the treasure room. That was sad. Also, apparently I have not been collecting my miles for a minute. Okay. So we got some stuff going on here. Who's here today? Franklin's here today. I want to buy a repair kit. Yes, I'll take it. Now, what I'm curious is, do I have to be holding the items? Pink tile path, and I'll learn it. Nice. Now let's go see if I have any discs for him. Because what we're going to do today is, we are hunting for discs and keys. Discs and keys, discs and keys. So let's take a look in here. I do have one disc. And I do have one key. So I'm just going to keep those in my inventory. I'm going to put my repair kit... wrong spot. Repair kit should go in the toolbox. If I have room, and I do, which is great. So we'll drop the repair kit in there, and now we can... actually, put these up here so I can put this here. I wish those stacked. But I guess there's something a little OP about just running around with a zillion... I'm sorry, you can just pick up your dinks? Fascinating. We'll figure that out later. Okay. Let's get whatever tools we're gonna need for the day. Probably good to have a pick. Probably good to have a shovel. Good to have an axe. And what else do I need? A weapon. And we'll put the shovel. And we'll put the weapon down here for now. Cool. Okay. Let's go utilize these traps. Get some trapping done. And then go on the hunt for these. This is what we're looking for right here. Because we want more discs. Perfect. Love to see it. Alright, we're going to pop this guy down here. I'm not going to do any super active hunting unless there's like an echidna real close or a thunder lizard. I don't feel like chasing the ruse. Yeah, I think we're going to do passive... Oh, my eye! We're going to do some passive trapping. There we go. Passive traps down. Now we can continue our hunt for more buried treasure. So let's see what we get. We got two of them in the site here. One hit with the gator bat broke it. That was great. Pardon me. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and keep looking. And I'm going to start thinking about my plans for restarting. Because 1.0 comes out tomorrow, Wednesday? It's coming up. So that's coming up. Sorry. So we got to figure out what we're going to do. I do feel a little bit of an urge to go ahead and just restart, to be honest. And so that may happen. If it does, you'll be with me all from the get-go. The nice things if it happens, I think I'm going to do this Dinkum at least completely on YouTube. So I think this is where I'll be whatever was buried under there, let's get that back. Okay. So for at least Dinkum, I think I will always stream on YouTube. Don't know yet. Don't know if I'm going to be leaving Twitch behind or not. I mean, again, I haven't really been on either for a long, long time. So while I have a lot of, well, a good number of subscribers, I'm happy with it. Many of them haven't seen me in literally like a decade. And I recognize that. So, I'm kind of restarting in many, many ways. I'm down with that. I'm down with it. Alright. I'm not sure if there's any rhyme or reason with how... I don't know what those are. Rhyme or reason with how we find keys, how we dig up the treasure spots. I just know that they're helpful and easy to find. And actually, I haven't been over here in a while, so that's kind of nice. If you haven't been in a spot in a while, you can just find them much, you know, they seem to respawn relatively frequently. Oops, I don't want to bury the wheel. Although, you should be able to bury a wheel and have a destroyed car grow. Why not? If throwing an apple on the ground works, then why not? Also, I don't know what time our friend leaves his shop. Ooh, some more smooth slates. Which I think I'm just realizing is a phone. I literally was thinking earlier it was like a little mini chalkboard. That icon's pretty clear. I don't know what I was thinking. Right, we are getting some keys, which is good. Not many, but we're up to I think 3 now. 4 maybe? Oh, we're up to 6. All right. I'll put the keys down because I want to see them. I'll put that down because I want to see it. Nice. I think what we'll do, since I'm carrying all this stuff, is we'll run towards the docks and that first teleport tower and see if I can, on the way there, pick up whatever we need to fix it. That'd be great. We got a bunch over here to pick up. So the doggos, oh, are they always nice? Is that the deal? Is there just a smooth slate there for no reason? Do I need to be carrying my metal detector after all? I'm thinking I might need to be. Interesting. Okay. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and get that all settled up. And let's see, as we run there, do we see any more of those little X's on the ground? There's one. I'm telling you, it's a great license to get. Where you don't have to have the metal detector out. It's just, you can run so fast and zip along. And it's very convenient. Very convenient. So I'm thinking we also need to have kind of like theme nights when we're streaming. And I have been wanting to have a pun off. So we're going to need to have, you know, we'll have a pun night. So maybe we'll do Dinkum puns or gaming puns. But I think that'll be a lot of fun. I'm also wanting to do some multiplayer. Now, I don't know if it's going to be multiplayer Dinkum or if we're going to be doing multiplayer Minecraft, but at some point we'll open that up to folks and just get into some shenanigans. But you know, as I get back into the flow of it, as I get back into things, we're going to go ahead and find different times to kind of play with the community, which I think will be a lot of fun. Alright, so we're going to keep looking around. Where is that tower? It's over. I could just look at my map. I would have totally gone the wrong way. It's down this way. So we're gonna keep picking up stuff, and if we get lucky and have enough to finish the tower, great. If not, no biggie. Especially since we're starting over in like a day or 2. We're gonna start over with live, and that's gonna be a blast. If you're hanging out in the chat, good evening to you. How is it going? I do very much enjoy chatting back and forth with you, so feel free to drop a line in the chat there. In the meantime, I'm just running towards this tower. I've been farming some keys. That's been the goal. I started with 1. I'm up to 8, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. I'm up to 9. I just had my first successful mine run in terms of using keys. That was the first time I did that. And then I was bummed because I didn't have enough to do another room. All right, play site. What do we have on us that we can use? We can put 2 of the boards. We can get those done. We can get some of the wires done. So we're getting there, but not just yet. I might have it back at the base. I might. We'll have to see. Again, I haven't completed any of them, so getting one done doesn't really do much. Really what I want is keys. Give me those keys. For a game where you can craft pickaxes with your bare hands and some raw metals, you'd think you'd be able to rip open a metal door. Or like learn lockpicking. Alright, there's a little gator friend. Come on, buddy. Wanna do some wrangling? I like to try to see how many times I can jump on without getting bit. Come on, almost. Ooh, you got close. Oh look, there's another friend. Every time they're swimming, I think that they're albino gators, and I get excited. I'm like, ooh, that'd be kind of fun if they had like some color variations. I wonder if that's something you can mod in. He says. Alright, what do we get? Tin sheet. Nice. I always like getting those because I can just turn them back into tin. I'm tired too, so I should probably get out of the water and not drown. As I start to drown. Let's drink some waddle tea. And we'll have a little sit. And we'll just plop here. Whoa, the water makes you look like you're drunk. Alright, so we'll just hang out here for a little hipster cap. I really need to find like a Tilly cap or a... That's what this is. This is a Tilly. I love this hat. And so I need to find one. That would make my day. Honestly, if I found a Tilly, probably would not restart with the new launch. They'd be like, nope, I'm not waiting again. We're keeping the hat. Getting the mustache was great. Keeping the hat. But we haven't found one yet, so. Alright. Let's see here. I think I should go pick up all that free meat over there because something got eaten under the palm trees. Beautiful. And then we can throw that in a cooking area here. I can go sell all these shells and things. Oh, and I can sell these discs. We'll do that too. Let's drop off everything except the discs. Yeah, we'll keep the keys on us. Let's see what he offers us. Hopefully it's something good. Hello, Franklin. I kept wanting to call him Frederick, so Franklin, I gotta remember that. Franklin, I got some discs for you. Yes, here's 3. What do you got for me, my friend? Yeah, I'll take the 26. But... was it enough to get something new? It was not. So no new recipes, but let's see what he has that I haven't looked in a while. So I need a lot of money, but we can make a chainsaw. All of those items are attainable. A jackhammer, that's all attainable. A compactor, is that just a shovel? Is it a specialized shovel? So we need a lot of cash for that. I'm still not entirely sure where or when I would use a bomb. I don't know if it's just a weapon or if it's something that'd be kind of, you know, blasting at. Charge. Okay, that's okay. So if I buy those, I'm also gonna need a charging station to charge and repair the power tools. Okay. I do love a good old gamble session. I kind of want to get the gacha machine. I know I have so many other things that are far more important to buy, like vehicles, or, you know, paying off my town so I have more than 3 people living here. But if I can get a gacha, there's something there. Alright, so what do I need for that? I need a button board. I need an old toy. Do I have an old toy? What's an old... I have gears. I have some iron bars. I have glass bulbs. Old toy. Old contraption. Wheel. Oh, old toy. There we go. Do I have 2 iron bars made? And then I just gotta sell a few things to get the money. Let's see. I have exactly 2 iron bars. This seems like a good use of my resources, right? We're all okay with this? I'm okay with this. All right, John. I have to go buy an arcade machine. So buy some stuff from me. Here's some shells I found, and here I have some tree nuts. You can have a bone. What else can I give you, my friend? You want some tin sheets? Sure, have 5 tin sheets. That's not gonna do it, bud. Alright, fine. I'll go find something actually useful. Like, what's he gonna give me for all this fruit? That's what we're gonna do. My orchard, I'll get more fruit eventually. Come on, bud. What do you got for me? I'm literally... 82 apples is a lot of apples. So I'm expecting money here, friend. Money. I want at least 10,000. Okay, now we're talking. Which also means now we can go buy... What? No! It's... But... No, Franklin! Oh, son of a gun. Ugh. Franklin, my friend. Great, you lost your train of thought. I lost my dreams. It's my sad walk away from you. I need like slow-mo, sad Hulk music. Okay, a little too fast. Slow-mo, slow it down, slow it down. What is safe for? I'm gonna go find a gator and bring it to you. Alright. On that note, can you dig a pit and push them into it? If we could lift them up, we should be able to drop them down, right? No, friend. It's okay. Can I push you in? No. Oh, son of a... Alright, well, now that I'm sad and my heart is broken, I'm just gonna sit here and mope about it. We'll fix my holes in the ground. Franklin, I really wanted to buy that gacha machine. I know it was a silly idea. But I don't even know what it does, honestly. Frankly, you know, fine. Frankly, Franklin, you lost a sale, friend. So you're gonna have to think about what that means. The answers means nothing. Alright, let's go ahead and drop some of the stuff back in here. Actually, maybe what I should do... Let's look here. How many wires do I have? Not enough. Perhaps what we'll do is we'll continue our hunt of goodies to get more keys and stuff. Is there a way to like sprint on this, or is it just... Yeah, so this was one of the first treasures I found, which this boogie board's great. You kind of zip along through the water. Very much do dig that. So as I'm sitting here rambling and running around New Australia here, what are you all doing out there in Chatland? How is your evening going? Happy Monday night or Tuesday, depending on what time zone you're in. It is still, yeah, it is still Monday night here. So it was a good day. Tomorrow should be a good day. I am excited for this week. Got a lot going on this week. Go to a concert this weekend, and then next week we're gonna go see Tina Fey and Amy Poehler, so that should be fun. The concert, we're gonna go see the Bare Naked Ladies. It's my 10th time seeing them or something like that, so that'll be a blast. My wife's favorite band. What else is going on? Kiddo's got a dance recital tomorrow, so yeah, it's just a good time. Busy few weeks. I'm ready for May, just so I can have a moment to breathe again. And you know, all these games keep coming out, so we're getting the update to V Rising. We're getting the next season of Diablo 4. This game's going live out of early access. That's just what I'm keeping track of. I still haven't finished Avowed. There's just so much to do. All good things, though. Alright, so I kind of was just roaming, but I forgot what my mission is. I guess I'll just pick up shells, 'cause that's kind of like free money, right? My mission, though, is to gather all of this up, and we're looking for more treasure spots, like this one. Because we can get things like shiny discs. Alright, and what we got over here? We got over here More wires. Oh yeah, this little island's loaded. I don't know if I've ever been over here, that's why. Alright. I'm not worried about a... That was weird. I'll drop that down. Not worried about a fly. The fly we can get later. In the meantime, we're just gonna get a few more treasure spots. A hot cylinder. To be honest, if your battery is warm, you might want to put it back or get rid of it. Something's wrong. Don't take it on an airplane. It's probably gonna pop on you. The battery should not be getting too hot like that. All right, let's see what else we got here. So this little island, that was pretty fruitful. Got some more keys. I think again, I want to, next time I go down the mines, I want to do something like, I don't know, 20 keys. That'd be ideal. Playing video games this early Tuesday morning, dealing with insomnia. It's gonna be a busy day at work. Oh man, yeah, no, it's insomnia is the absolute worst. I had some the other day, woke up, it was like 3 a.m. when I woke up. I mean, I went to bed at midnight, so whatever. I woke up at 3 a.m. and that was it. I was up. And so, you know, the day started and happened and just never felt like it ended. And it was D&D night, so I had to come back and I'm our DM, and so, which is a blast. But I'm sure I was loopier than normal. I mean, I can stream of conscious and talk all night with no problem. But when I'm tired, oof, things did not make sense. But also, good evening, Tressa Paris. Thanks for being here. And thanks for chatting. Always love to have some combos and chat with folks. If you haven't seen Dinkum before, this is Dinkum. It is Animal Crossing in Australia where some of the wildlife wants to kill you. Oh, what the heck was that? Was that a shooting star? Did y'all see that? Oh, there's more. Whoa. That's cool. Huh. Very cool. That one's like real slow falling. That's like dinosaur killer right there. But yeah, so this is Dinkum. Really enjoying it. It's coming out of early access. I don't know days of the week right now. Either tomorrow or the next day. And so I'm thinking we'll start over. I'm still pretty early game. But I've learned some things. I want to make a couple changes and it'd just be easier to start over and go clean. You know Dinkum well? Excellent. Excellent. I'm really digging it. I just found it about a week ago. And, you know, I think it was on my wish list for like years. And basically what happened is the Switch 2 announcement came out. Okay, something just hit the ground. There was just an explosion. But anyway, so the Switch 2 announcement came, and even though I knew it was a long shot, I was really... You have a meteor shower, run toward the big one that fell. Okay. I get past these, my friends here. But yeah, so it was a long shot, but I was hoping there'd be a new Animal Crossing announcement or update or anything. And there wasn't. And since there wasn't, do I have any more tea? I do have more tea. I don't need it though. Okay. Does it show up on the map where it fell? No, I don't think it does. So we'll just keep running. And I was like, I just want an Animal Crossing game. And I do have a Steam Deck. And I was like, you know, I've heard this is good. I've heard it's coming out soon. And gosh, I've fallen in love with it. It has definitely become my new obsession right now. Alright. I think it fell over here. Somewhere. Also, I really enjoyed the sound design in this game. Like, surprisingly. It's pretty decent. You know, the footsteps changing on textures, there's good background sounds, the music is pretty darn enjoyable in most cases. I also wish it had played non-stop. Alright, let's see. Now, I should have kept it on my viewfinder, but I think it was this way. And we'll see if we can find, I guess, a meteor. That'd be cool. Alright, so there's more over that way. They're not like wayfinding me, right? It's not if I just keep looking up, I just run towards where I see them respawning. I just go towards that direction because I see it there. Hey Tressa, what's up? So, I don't know if I should be looking at my map. Nothing that looks new. Follow where the stars are falling. Beautiful, thank you. So, I think one just went that way. That way, okay. Pop out the boogie board. Yeah, we'll keep going that way. Okay, so they do wayfind you a little bit. Cassowaries? Cassowaries? Cassoways? I don't know. Angry Birds. We're gonna keep going that way. Yeah, they're kind of pointing me here. Nope, look at the sky. I'm looking at the sky. Yes, I see them that way. But maybe I need to look more. Let's see. Come on. Wait, now they're going that way. What the? They're all over. They all seem to be going that way. The delay is fun. I'm just gonna run this way now. And, okay, now I think I'm seeing like a clearer line. They all do seem to be going this way. Alright, so we're looking. This is okay, that way now. We're getting out into like the scary lands though. This is like where the sharks I got 8 once. I got 8. I'm jellyfish. Yes, I know. You hate me. Okay, over there maybe? Let's go swim to this tower. Water. Yeah, so it seems to be over here somewhere. He says, hopefully. Alright, we'll look back up at the sky. Yep, so if I look backwards... So yeah, so they're all... Now they're going that way, maybe? Well, this is good content. I'm running in circles. Alright, well, let's dodge that. I don't know if the boogie board lets us swim faster than the shark. I feel like it's easier and faster to get in and out of than my little boat. I've not yet gotten the jet ski. Man, how much further can I be going? Not much. Speaking of sharks, look at them all. They're just hanging out. Are those islands out there? Alright, well, let's see what happens. We're gonna explore. I've never been out here. Okay, so it's definitely... I should pick that up while I'm down here. And I probably should even mark it. How do I get out of the water again? There we go. Let me get back on this little piece of coral here. I don't know. Let's look backwards. Okay, so that looks like it hit there. Are any others hitting there? Let's go that way. Because that at least looks like it's coming to the ground. Meteorites better be cool. I know that you can find them. But that's really all I know. Let's see here. I saw one come over here. Get on this land and okay, so that's starting to look like it's coming down there, right? And that feels possible, maybe. Look back at the sky. Yeah, see, those ones are still going way out to nowhere land. I don't think, well... Dang it. I don't know. going to keep gathering shells and ponder and look to the wisdom of you, chat. If you have thoughts or ideas of what I'm doing wrong, I promise you I'm not trying to be obtuse. Hey, buddy. Wanna whack? Come here. Want some little crocodile cuddles? Little T, don't mind me. I'll be right with you. Come here. Come here. Hi, buddy. I'm swimming. I'm swimming. Why are you running? Hey, friend. You jump on a shark? I gotta take the shark out. Oh, no, he's got a friend. Alright, back to looking at the sky. I'm looking at the sky. I'm seeing shooting stars all over. They look like they're going over there. They look like they're going over there. A lot do look like they're going over there, so we'll just try that real quick. I've also never stayed out too late in this game, so I have no idea what happens if you don't go back in time. Alright, so we're gonna keep swimming over here. Got some jellies. When I'm on the bulletin board, or the bulletin board, the boogie board, nope, yeah, they got issues. Okay. Follow the bigger star. Excellent. Okay. Those are all little ones. Don't mind me. I'm realizing I'm about to be eaten by a shark. There's a beach somewhere nearby. And now I'm drowning. It's fine. Everything's cool. This is part of the plan. Yep. That's a big star. There we go. I should make it to shore. We're all good. I think the problem is I'm out past my bedtime and I got a little bit sleepy. We may have an issue with this shark here if he decides to hang out, but he didn't. All right. Some more Waddle Tea. Now, where did that big star go? Those are little ones. Let me jump up here and see what we can see. Little... This might be a miss for me. This might be one that it just doesn't happen. Which would be a bummer. Is that a bigger one or is that just a regular? That's just a regular shooting star. So that one felt bigger. Man. Yeah, but see, it looks like it's just hitting like right in the water. Surely it wouldn't do that, right? Oh, well, he says. I'll walk along here. You know, the sky search, a little scan. There was one that just went that way. They all look to be going that way, though. Okay, so there is one over here. We'll go look this area, and then we're probably gonna call it. Other way, go there, go across. Okay. Again, with the timing of things, who knows? We're back at our tower. Ah, is it right there where I saw it hit the ground? Is it right there? It looked like it hit the ground over here. Oh man. Also, I am so sorry if this is like super frustrating for you. You're like, you're an idiot. It's right over there. I apologize. Alright, if I look over here, do I see anything new or interesting? Okay, watch out for the cassowaries. Just a little scan. Those look regular. Is that where I need to go? Or they're all converging? Alright, we'll give it a few more moments. How long does late go? Do eventually it just become the next day and you... Wait, that's a glow bug. Does the sun just rise, or do you get the whole night until you pass out or sleep? Because if you can just pass the whole night, I've not been using my time wisely. Alright, let's keep looking. No worries, it'll be a black rock you can pick up. It can be in the trees though. Alright. That to me sounds like something I'll be excited to find later. Oh. That looked big. And low. Black rock you can pick up, huh? Me and the cassowaries are buddies, so hopefully it's not up there with Carl, which is what I've named all the cassowaries. Thought I should be able to make that jump. There, we make that jump now. Let's see now. Yes, Carl, I see you. Hello. Well, I'm not seeing a big black rock. I am, however, seeing a nice beach for a camp out. So, we're going to go ahead and pull out our sleeping bag. I think we can camp here. See, but doesn't that look like it should be... We'll sleep. Maybe a new day will bring us... No, I want to sleep. There we go. Lie down. Sleep until tomorrow. So I'm also realizing that you can just hang out all night. That's awesome. I don't think I knew that. Well, I know I didn't know that. Alright, foraging level 20. Dinks earned. Yada yada. And what do we got? We'll wake up here. Pick up my sleeping bag. Hey, thank you. Where are we headed? We are headed back to our base. So, which is over that way. You know, we're out here. We're enjoying the lovely weather, so we will go ahead and take our boat back. And we'll hop in, and we'll just make our way back. Make it our way back. If I can remember how to boat. Triggers, that's what it is. Triggers. And look, we will row backwards. That's silly, right? We should be able to go a lot faster the other way. You gotta do it right. We can't just goof around. We gotta do it right. But we'll scan the beaches as we go. Let's see if we see any interesting black rocks on the shoreline. I actually do need to pay attention because which inlet do I need? I need to actually go to here. Yeah, so we'll take this inlet, I think, right? Yeah, we'll take this inlet. It's late and you can stay up, but your energy goes quick. That's awesome. All right. So you can still do stuff, though. I can dig that. I'm a fan of that. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do a little rowing. Try to be a cinematographic here. Look at this, we're in invisible water through the lovely red desert. Oh, when you sleep, the rock disappears. Interesting. Okay. Well then, good to know. And we'll have to get it next time. Yeah, fun to be able to see into the water. So what we got? We got some grasses, some jellies, a lot of jellies. Can you see fish? Yeah, it looks like you can. Oh no, you see the bubbles. Okay. Very cool. Alright, and this is our kind of transfer point here. There's another inlet around here. And I do need to carve out some direct paths to my main island. Gotta do some terraforming at some point. Again though, when the game goes live, I might start over. So this is all just learning the game. But I could do some things faster now. Like I know for sure I'll get into trapping faster. My goodness. That's some easy money. And I'll plant my orchard like day one. I'll run around, gather as much of the trees as I can. Well, I guess as soon as I get a shovel. But I'll gather as much of the fruit as I can so I can plant an orchard early on, so that way it's ready mid-season of summer. That is so helpful. Awesome. You need the weather vane from Frank. Yes, I have the weather vane. I do have that. That was one of the first things I purchased from him. Mostly because I think it was cheap. Alright, is this... Hey, Lachlan, how's it going, man? It's been a minute. How are things going in your neck of the woods, dude? I hope all is well. Did I just lose my boat? Get my boat. Okay. I hope things are going well. Things going good here. It's been a long time since I've been able to do anything of any regularity, but you know, the kiddos are a little older. Life's calming down, although not these next 2 weeks. Life's calming down a bit, so I can game again. Thanks, man. Yeah, it's good to be on. It is good to be on. All right, we're back in town. Well, that wasn't a very fruitful endeavor. I mean, I did get some more junk for the junk bin. We'll put all that away for later. We got a couple of keys. Oh, it tells you when you're having a... That's... You know, I placed this thing down, haven't looked at it since. Let's take a look. Got it. Okay. Same life is going to be... You're going 5, 5, 6, 8. Yeah. Yeah, it is... There's a lot going on. But good stuff, though. I'm going to a concert. I'm going to go see Bare Naked Ladies this weekend. I'm going to go see Tina Fey and Amy Poehler next weekend. So it's good stuff. It's just busy, busy, busy. A lot of driving to Phoenix and back, so... But it's good. Alright, we're going to pick up a few more of these things. And... I do love that you can do that. Yeah, it's nice. I'm excited. Should be good times. Seeing BNL is always fun. It's my wife's favorite band. And they're coming to the town. Which is really random, because we actually got to talk to them last time we saw them. We saw them in New Mexico a few months back. And they're like, yeah, we don't think we'll ever come back to Tucson. I was like, alright, that's cool. And then, surprise, surprise. Here they be. Alright, we're just picking up goodies. That's all we're doing right now. Mostly because I'm having a hard time, like, really moving forward in the game if I know I'm restarting it. I'll be honest, that's what's going on. So I gotta wait until this goes live. I probably should know that. Does it go live today or is it tomorrow? Does anybody know? Trissa Paris, you said you know this pretty well. You were in autumn, get mushrooms. I can do that. I can do that. I have a bunch. I've been trying to pick them up when I see them. They're all stuck in my food bin, but yeah, I can grab some mushrooms. Are they worth cultivating, or is it they only grow this season? Like, does it make sense to plant them? Do you get more of them? What was that bug? Is that a new one? I don't have my bug net. What are you? Yeah. But yeah, so this, if you've not played Lachlan, is Animal Crossing in Australia, where the gators and the cassowaries can kill you. And then there's kind of a bit of a dungeon aspect down in the mines, and there's a ton more. I mean, I've seen other people playing. There's so much. If I'm in the USA, it's tomorrow evening. All right, so that'd be Wednesday, because now it just hit past midnight here. So it's now officially Tuesday. Yeah, it's very Animal Crossing-esque. but you can hunt things. Come here, buddy. You know, which is kind of rough because you see, like, yeah, the kangaroos will beat the heck out of you if you let them, or they'll just die and that's it. Difficulty is not too high. Only harvest until noon in game. Okay. You can also kill the doggos, which I just won't do. I will, however, happily eat them if the gators kill them. So I'm not above that. But there's mining, there's crafting, and then there's a bunch of... there's a gator. A bunch of designing, and then some people have really done some awesome decorating within the limitations of the game. Around 8 p.m. Well, hot dog! I'm trying to think what I got tomorrow. Yeah, little loophole. Exactly. I have no problem. You can't let good meat go to waste. I do dig that the food really matters in this game, and so you get some incredible buffs that really make. Oh, there's a scorpion. Hey, buddy. Hey. I love scorpions. Excuse me. I should make a what farm now? I already have one. It's called my outhouse. It sits behind my tent. Oh, there's a gator. I should have been checking the water. Got my boogie board. Look, there's some poo for you. Oh, let's kind of boogie board along. What's over here? Oh, it's my farm. There you go. There's the mines. Yeah, I already have a poo farm. You know, it's all good. Why can you only pick up mushrooms until noon? Like, what happens at noon? Oh, mushroom can boost stats. Okay. I really should be carrying my net with me. I just saw another bug on the tree. They're always such a pain to find. Alright, Tressa, you know this game. I have seen clips of people moving the bottle trees. Were they just like in developer mode, or is there a tool I can get eventually that lets me pick it up and move it? Because I really like them. And as far as I know, they don't have seeds. And I would hate to break them. Wait, my storage barrel was empty? Or is that the benefit of storage barrels? You can move them even if there's stuff in them. Wait a minute. Did I just lose all my... Oh no, that's my... Oh, no, okay. Whew. That is my, that was my junk storage. It was empty. Okay. I got scared I lost all my tools. No, my tools are all in here. Should chop down this corn, or these green beans at some point. Ooh, that scared me. I thought for sure I wasted it. There's a tool you find in the 3rd level of the mines. Cool, I've been to the 1st level of the mines twice. Don't think I realized there was a 3rd level. 8 hardwood path for some money. Yeah, I can do that for you, Rain. I might already have them in the box over here. Let's see here. 8 hardwood path. Yep. Alright, Rain, are you hanging out at your shop? Yes, you are. I mean, they even sound like Animal Crossing when they're talking. They're called tree pitchers. Makes sense. I like corn best. I forgot to say I got stuff for you. I want to chat, and here you go. I did that thing for you. What are you gonna give me for it? Oh, you're just giving me money. That's right. You already told me. 3rd level sucks. Cool. Can't wait. All right, we got some money for doing the request. Oh, yeah, I wanted to bring this bug in. Hey, bug man. Have a donation. Much like Animal Crossing, you have to have a museum. That is all. You see anything interesting yet? No. So you got a little bug room. I do need to get that scorpion. So we got lots of bugs flying around, which is excellent. And then we got a little fish room over here. You can read who donated, which I think is kind. Oh no, you only see it when. I guess you only see it when you do the donation. Which, since I've only played single player, is hilarious because it just keeps saying donated by Josh, donated by Josh. It just kind of yells at you. Oh, can I get in there? that a glitch? No. Okay. It's all fun and games until I get in there and can't get out. They sure they could use a little more tanks. I've been playing a lot of 2 Point Museum. You can do a lot of aquariums. Make sure you do jobs for everyone to gain the. You know, here's the thing. I like this game a lot. However, the days are too darn short. Time moves way too fast. Because I would happily try to keep up with my farming. Like, see, there, there's all my bananas I gotta go pick. Keep up the farming, do some trapping, and do everyone's requests every day. But then you run out of day. Alright, how many bananas did we just pick up? Oh, I got limes too? Oh my goodness. I've got a lovely bunch of bananas. Because, well, actually, that's the coconut song, and I think there are coconuts in the game. The banana song. This is gonna make me. Well, it's not. It's older than I am, so it's not even aging me. But Harry Chapin had the banana song. That's not Banana Boat, not Deo. No, no. Harry Chapin had 10,000 pounds of bananas, and that is growing up always was the banana song. That's also because my dad used to play basketball with Harry Chapin in New York City. And my dad was in high school. Until you get the recycle bin. 4 items, make sure, okay. At least to do Joe. Until you recycle bin. Well, the recycle bin's also changing, right? So, I mean, it's going to be different when it goes live. Because you're going to get a recipe now, not just a bin. Alright, let's sell some bananas. I have for you, good sir, 40 bananas and 41 bush limes. An assortment of shells. I'll even give you some of these cactus fruit. And here's a nautilus shell. What, good sir, will you offer me? Sounds great. Thank you kindly. I need Franklin to come back because I still want that the gacha machine. What? Why did I just go into combat? Something's nearby. I can sense it. Is it a gator? Yeah, it is. Hey. I'm beating you with the teeth of your grandfather. Crikey, you just gotta jump on their back there, eh? I'm not gonna try Australian again. I apologize. Oh, I see they do. They can tail swing. That was news to me. Are you eating each other? You're lazy, man. Oh God. Well, I will not spoil anything else there, Tressa. I'm just gonna look away for a minute. Nothing happened. We're all good. I'm just gonna drink some water. I may have gotten a little cocky. Just a teensy bit, and that's on me. That's on me. That's on me. But it is past midnight my time now, which means I do have to call it. This was a test stream. I've not streamed on the YubTubs before, or if I have, it's been literally a decade. So thank you for hanging out. Thanks for chatting, Lucklin. Thanks for chatting, Tressa, and for all the advice. This is excellent. If you haven't subscribed and you want to, would love to see that. If you don't, that's okay too. Cool. Hopefully we see you again. I will be back and playing this game, probably starting from scratch as soon as it goes live with the update. Oh, Clover's here. So where am I? Where am I? It saved where I last slept? That's interesting to know. Okay. Regardless, y'all are awesome. Thanks for being here. Have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you later. Bye.